in darkness, and darkness was ignorance. Along came Ron. When the world was in darkness, and darkness was ignorance, along came Ron. Along came Ron. The living myth. 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 The living myth.
I have many names, names of mystery, names of splendor, names of shame. I have many names. Some call me Mr. Ra, others call me Mystery. You can call me Mr. Mystery.
The last planet I remember is planet Saturn. I'm from there. I've been Jupiter too, but I didn't go by myself. Some other type of beings took me, the ones that's going to land soon.
One day it will happen, could be happening now, that a voice from another dimension will speak to Earth. You might as well practice and be prepared for it.
You're supposed to have a better planet than this. Well, then man has failed. Spiritually, educationally, governmentally, he's failed. Well, then, he should be a good sport and say, I give up, I need help. Well, I'm right here as a bridge for them to get here. And they could listen to see, what am I talking about? They'd get a surprise because I'm talking about equations that are in their books. Books from way back in ancient Egypt, in Greece, and Rome. And our philosophers been talking a touch of everything I'm talking.
Somehow ancient Egypt is thought of as a kingdom of bondage. It would be better to say the kingdom of discipline, the kingdom of precision, the kingdom of culture, beauty, art. It would be better to say that because the stones speak. The stones are speaking through vibrations of beauty, vibrations of discipline, vibrations of precision. Yes, the stones speak to the people of planet Earth. Those of the reality have lost their way. Now they must listen to what myth has to say. Those of the reality have been bruised and beaten by the truth. Those of the reality have been slaves of a bad truth. So there's nothing left now but the myth. The myth is neither bad nor good. Its potentials are unlimited. Somewhere else on the other side of nowhere, there's another place in space, beyond what you know as time, where the gods of mythology dwell. Gods that are not real to you, gods who have created the illusion that they do not exist to the people of planet Earth. These gods dwell in their mythocracy, opposed to your theocracy and your democracy and your monarchy. They dwell in their mythocracy, a magic world that makes things to be. These gods can even offer you immortality. We hold this myth to be potential. They hold their truths to be self-evident. But our myth is not self-evident because it is a mystery.
So then what you have now, you have got to deal with the myth.
Particularly black race, they got to stop everything and realize whatever they're doing is not proper. Don't care if it's righteous, don't care if it's true. It's not doing anything. So then they have to deal with something else. Deal with the myth. Now you can take the myth and build a lot of things on it. The white race used the myth of white supremacy. They got a lot to show for it. Of course, it's a lie. But it makes no difference, you know. You can take a lie, and they got a lot to show for it. All the technology and all these things. That was based on a lie. However, black people got a lot of things that are true. They have nothing to show. Say for instance, I'm from the creator of the universe. And I tell black people, now show me what you developed. What you own. What you create is yours. They don't have anything, because if they created something, the white race took it. So they don't own anything, you know. The best thing they can do now is to deal with the word discipline for the sake of their children. A lot of black children walking around here with no future. And you can't, like I talk to a lot of people in schools and they say you can't teach them anything. Why can't you? Because you're not teaching them right. That's why they have to be taught differently from a white child. It's simple. Black children have to be taught with Egyptian standards, ancient Egyptian standards. You got to have hieroglyphics, you got to have a little mystery in it. You got to have statues, and then they can look at the statue, and they got a lot of myth around them. You know. They're not dealing with the truth. The Romans built up on myths, and Greece is built up on myths, and ancient Egypt is based upon myths, you see. And you go in any European country, they got their myths. But you come to black people in America and say, okay, show me your myths. How many do they have? None. Then they got a vacuum and a void in their life that's different from other nations. They should correct it speedily. So then, black people got to deal with equations. They got to catch up technical things.
The chaos on this planet is due to the music that musicians are playing, that they're forced to play by some who just think of money and don't realize that music is a spiritual language and it represents the people of Earth. When musicians are compelled to play anything, it goes straight to the throne of the Creator of the universe. And that is how he sees you, according to your music. Because, see, music is a universal language. And what you call musicians to play, it's what goes to the Creator.
This music is all a part of another tomorrow, another kind of language. Speaking things of nature, naturalness, the way it should be. Speaking things of blackness, about the void, the endless void, the bottomless pit surrounding you. It's the music. It's the music of the earth, the music of the sun and the stars, the music of yourself, vibrating. Yes, you're music too. You're all instruments. Everyone's supposed to be playing their part in this vast orchestra of the cosmos.
You might call me a catalyst. A catalyst changes everything, but it remains unchanged.
Would affect their vibrations for the better, of course. Another place in the universe, up under different stars. That would be where the altered destiny would come in. Equation-wise, the first thing to do is to consider time as officially ended. We work on the other side of time. We'll bring them here through either isotope teleportation, transmolecularization, or better still, teleport the whole planet here through music.
Love and life interested me so that I dared to knock at the door of the cosmos.